Welcome back on this Vanguardian news break. Just a quick update. I don't know if you've seen this, but we had a U.S. Republican, Andy Harris of Maryland, set off a metal detector outside the House floor on Thursday, according to CNN report. And basically, in a nutshell, he had a weapon on him. He was asked to, obviously, he had a concealed gun. Um, hmm. The officer apparently sent Harris on his way basically to ask a fellow Republican, Representative John Katko of New York, to hold his weapon. And basically, in a nutshell, Katko refused to do it because he didn't have a license to carry a concealed weapon. So, um, Andy Harris, Representative Andy Harris, proceeded to go on his merry way and re-entered the building moments later without setting off metal detectors. He was attempting, before that fact, he was attempting to go to the House floor uh, with a concealed weapon on his person. Oh. Um, there's a lot of stuff to dive in on that one. One being, after the events of January the 6th, 2021, um, why would you try to enter in the aftermath of all that? And with 5 people being killed, why would you try to enter the Capitol floor with a weapon on you, armed with a weapon, a concealed weapon? I'd like to know the mindset of that thinking. Also, I'd like to know, Capitol Police discover the metal detectors, and they respond. Why was he? I don't know. Why was he not pressed more about why would you have a gun? Unless there was a report taken. Obviously, there was one. It hit the press. This is via CNN, breaking news, and I'm just getting wind of it. So obviously, I know the Second Amendment, but I need to know the law a little bit more on this one. This is kind of this is frightening. I understand if he was maybe felt that he wasn't safe enough. But like I said, in the aftermath of the mob and the insurrectionists storming the Capitol 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, why would you feel comfortable carrying being armed, concealed weapon into the Capitol after all of that? That's the $1 million question for me. Just want to know the mindset. I mean, these people need to understand. The ones who have been arrested, they need to understand that. In my opinion, if it was up to me, if they just wanted to hear my 2 cents, I would say that look, they need to be, if charged and indicted on these accounts. They need to be, if convicted, we want to give them a fair trial. But if convicted, based on the evidence that the government has, and based on laws that individual broke, they need to be sentenced with the fullest brunt weight of that sentence. Not only as a deterrent, but just, even though it would be a fair sentence, they can do it, but you can justify it to say, look, that's treason. And I don't know the law inside out, but I do know, once that Confederate flag was in there, I have to cover all angles of what this possibly could do in future events, future unseen events. This wave of white supremacy has been growing for numerous years, and people are not shocked by what happened. I'm not shocked. It was flamed by former President Donald Trump throughout his presidency, and he incited these flames at every chance he got. He flip-flopped here and there and flip-flopped there, but then when it's all said and done, he never really fully, condoned the alt-right. But so every measure after what we saw on the 6th of January, every measure of conspiracy or to commit any plot against the government or against the country based on whatever agenda or whatever reasoning they may have, saying that stop the steal, election fraud, but based on the laws of this country, there wasn't any evidence to support your election fraud result throughout the courts of the land. And that's the law. Now you can put that zeal and campaign and passion towards voting again like you did this time, this past election, or you can just the choice that you took, but it wasn't a great choice. It wasn't the right choice. So you attack democracy as opposed to trying to say, man, the steal part. I mean, you just basically trampled on democracy, and you should be dealt with appropriately, in my opinion. And that's it for me. I just wanted to vent and put that out there. That's just my commentary for this week and this weekend. So I will see you next week, and take care of yourselves and have a blessed and safe weekend.